When you think of a full-size SUV, what really pops into your head? Is it just the sheer size, the power, that commanding presence on the road? Well, the 2025 Chevrolet Tahoe takes all of that and just cranks it way, way up. Today, we are diving deep into this absolute icon of American automotive engineering.
See, at its heart, the Tahoe is really all about three things: raw power, total comfort, and just undeniable luxury. And trust me, these aren't just buzzwords they throw around. They're baked into the very DNA of this machine, and we're about to see exactly what that means. So what is the Chevrolet Tahoe, really? For years, it's been so much more than just a big vehicle. It's kind of this rolling symbol of capability. It's known for that super tough body-on-frame construction, which gives it incredible strength. Plus, it's always getting packed with the latest tech. And the inside? It feels less like a family car and more like a first-class lounge on wheels.
But you know, a vehicle like this doesn't just show up out of thin air. To really get the 2025 model, we've got to hit rewind and take a look at the American legacy that built it. It's a story that actually starts over 100 years ago.
The whole Chevrolet story kicks off way back in the early 1900s. It was founded by this incredible duo, a race car driver, Louis Chevrolet, and a brilliant industrialist, William C. Durant. Now, you fast forward a century, and that same spirit is being forged into steel right here in the USA, mostly in places like Texas and Michigan. And all of that history, all that innovation leads us right here to the 2025 model, the newest chapter for this iconic name.
All right, so history's cool and all, but how does all that heritage actually perform on the road today? Let's get into the numbers, the hard facts that really show you what the 2025 Tahoe is made of. Okay, let's start with top speed. With its massive V8 engine options, the Tahoe can hit an electronically limited top speed of around 190 kilometers per hour. Now think about that. For a vehicle that weighs almost 3 tons, that is some serious muscle.
So, what's the price of admission for all this power and luxury? Well, depending on how you spec it out with all the bells and whistles, a fully loaded 2025 Tahoe can climb all the way up to $90,000 US. That puts it right up there in the premium leagues with some pretty heavy hitters.
But to really put that price into perspective, let's think about what it costs in other parts of the world. In a market like Pakistan, for instance, once you factor in all the duties and taxes, that $90,000 price tag can balloon to over 2 crore rupees. That is just a staggering number, and it really drives home its status as a top-tier luxury machine.
Of course, you've got to feed the beast, right? A big V8 engine is thirsty. So you have to be realistic here. The fuel consumption is going to average somewhere around 6 to 9 kilometers per liter, give or take, depending on how you're driving. It's the classic trade-off you make for having that much size and power at your command.
Okay, so we've seen the numbers on paper, but what does that all translate to in the real world? How does it actually feel? To find out, we've got to step inside. Let's explore the look and feel of the Tahoe's incredible cabin.
And wow, the interior, this is probably where the Tahoe makes its biggest impression. I mean, you've got 3 rows of seats with actual legitimate room for 7 or even 8 adults. Plus, there's this huge trunk for all of their stuff. And the cabin isn't just big, it's decked out with premium materials, and the whole thing is dominated by this massive new digital screen. And wrapping it all up is a whole suite of advanced safety tech designed to keep everyone inside safe. On the outside, you get to have some fun too. There's a whole palette of colors to choose from. You've got your classic executive choices, right? Black, white, silver. But there are also some bolder options, like a really rich metallic blue, a deep red, and this super sophisticated dark green that just looks fantastic.
So, we've looked at the performance, we've seen the premium features. But to get the complete picture, we need to bring it all together and talk about the real cost and the long-term value of owning a vehicle on this level.
Which of course leads to the big question. The sticker price is one thing, but what is the true cost of living with this kind of luxury day in and day out?
And here's the bottom line. Buying the car is really just the beginning. The long-term cost of ownership, we're talking specialized maintenance, those big tires, and of course, that significant fuel bill, they all add up to a pretty substantial yearly expense. It's a financial commitment that's just as big as the vehicle itself. So in the end, I think this quote just says it all perfectly. The 2025 Chevrolet Tahoe is not just a car, but a complete package of power, comfort, and luxury. It is, without a doubt, a statement on wheels. The only real question left is, for you, is that package worth the price?
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel.